Hi friends, I'm finally on. The Wi-Fi connection was really bad here. I'm traveling. I hope you got a good laugh because some of the shots I think were of the floor and the desk. So hang in there with me. Hey, I really want to talk about sleepless nights and how we can help your brain calm down and help you get better sleep at night. Stick with me. This will be about 10-15 minutes. And I have a free gift for you at the end that should help you. We're also going to practice a tool that I teach a little further down. So let's get started. If you're here, say hello. I may be here by myself after 3 attempts, but that's okay. I really want to get this information out. We've been talking about insomnia all week, anxiety, stress, how that keeps us up at night. Why does the brain just start ruminating over all problems in the middle of the night, which is when we're trying to sleep? So I just want you to know that it's not your fault. And I know it's frustrating, and I've been there, and we've probably all been there. Here's what happens though when our brain gets stuck in the chronic stress response. It thinks it's protecting us, and it's doing a great job of that as it's scanning the environment for all kinds of things that could go wrong, and cautions, red flags. It's looking for anything that could cause us a problem. So it's doing its job. It's keeping us safe. However, that mechanism was built into us when we were designed from our creator for special occasions, right? Crisis, trauma, an auto accident, being chased by a bear. And then we're supposed to move out of that when the crisis or the trauma is over. What happens is some of us get stuck in that chronic stress state. And when that happens, our brain is on alert at all times. Danger, danger, danger. Where are all the problems that might face me, and what can I do about them? And that's what happens at 3 a.m. Your brain is still scanning for things that could go wrong, all the problems. So that's why you find yourself ruminating on a list of problems or conversations that you had or you might have, or all the to-do lists come up in your mind, or the potential to-do list might come up in your mind. So that is your brain looking out for you. It's protecting you. It's in survival mode, we call it. Okay, so understanding that it's not your fault, you're not lazy, you're not any of these things, but it does wreak havoc on our health, right? We're tired the next day, or we're wired. We get home from work, we've been tired all day, we want to go to sleep, but we're wired. So that's the brain producing adrenaline and cortisol, and that's spiking in the middle of the night. So what are some things that we can do? Well, let me back up. So here are some other things that causes. So when the brain is on that high alert, when it's in that chronic stress alert, it is also creating some of these chemicals that keep us in that loop. So for instance, we call them CAN chemicals: cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine. When we're in that survival mode, we're increasing those chemicals that makes it even harder to calm down. So we call those CAN chemicals. What we want to do is lower the CAN chemicals and increase the really good ones. We call those dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. Those are the ones we want to raise. And when we raise those, we lower the CAN. Okay, a lot of technical jargon. Okay, Joanna, what can I do about this, right? So one of the things that starts happening is the brain is stuck in this. It's the thoughts are looping, we're ruminating, we're projecting, and then that increases those CAN chemicals. And then those CAN chemicals start upsetting the body. We can start having inflammation, pain, gut issues, insomnia. All kinds of things come along with this. If you're watching and you have autoimmune type issues, you know that all types of things come with that. Food sensitivities. This is your brain on fire, on overdrive. This is also why you can't sleep at night. Okay, I remember a time this happened to me. Well, a lot of time actually. And once we're in that, and once we learn to get out of it, it doesn't mean we're never going to happen. It's never going to happen again, but at least I have the tools to move out of that. And I want to show a few of those to you today. So just knowing that when I fall in bed, I'm typically one that can go to sleep, but I wake up in the middle of the night, or have in the past, and then ruminate on all the things. You might be a person that your head hits the pillow, you're so tired, but you can't go to sleep at all. And that's frustrating as well. All under the same heading of chronic stress response. So it feels like we're running a mental marathon all night, right? We wake up exhausted and frustrated and irritable. Okay, I want to help you understand this and then give you some tools to begin to calm that down. So if you're here, if you would just push a little heart, comment, say, hey, I'm here. Let me know that I'm talking to somebody. I see Sheila's on here. Great to see you, friend. So what can we do about this chronic stress response? Lots of things. I've created a program called Revive and Thrive. It's a 12-module program, online course, do it yourself, or you can have support from me. There are lots of tools in that online course to calm your nervous system, calm that fight or flight, calm the stress response, and get your body back to rest and digest and sleep, right? We need sleep to heal. We need sleep to do a lot of things. So I want to give you a little tool. I keep talking about it. Here it is. Okay. So what your brain needs to calm down, it needs to understand that it's safe because it thinks its job is to keep you safe, which it is. So it's your job to teach the brain that it is safe and that it's okay to calm down and take a break. So there's box breathing. A lot of people know what this is. There's 4 sides to a box. We pause for 4. We breathe in for 4. We hold for 4. We let out for 4. We pause for 4. That breathing, focusing on the breath, helps to calm the vagus nerve. That's one tool. But as you're doing that, you can layer that with visualizing a peaceful place, visualizing calm. Put all the details in your mind. What color is it? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Who's there? What? Go through the feelings you feel of that peace and calm and show your brain that experience so it understands it. And it is actually experiencing it, even if you have to whisper it out loud. Breathe, focus, visualize, and then always, always, always tell your brain that it's safe, that no matter what's happening right now in the middle of the night, I am safe. The brain is safe. It's okay to calm down. It's okay to sleep. And all these problems that are ruminating and going around in our head can be put on the back burner and we will deal with them tomorrow, but we're not dealing with them now. And guess what? That's safe. And what we really need is sleep that's healthy. So calming the brain, talking to it, teaching it that safety is good. Safety is what we have, and there's nothing here that's going to harm us this evening. Okay, that's one tool. I have an arsenal of them in my program, but I want you to take that and try it out. Let me know what you think. And also, I told you I had a little free thing for you at the end. I would like to send you the constructive worry worksheet. If you've been on with me before, you might have heard me mention it. So you can make one on your own, or I can send it to you. Make a list before you go to bed at night. What are all the things you're worried about? Next column, can I do anything with them? Yes or no? Next column, if I can do something, what would that be? Write it down. And then the last column, when am I going to do that? Guess what? That took everything out of your brain that you're wondering about, ruminating on, put it in that sheet, fold it up, put it in your nightstand drawer. And when this comes back at you at 3 a.m., say, I've written it all down. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I will deal with it tomorrow. I don't have to remember any of it because I wrote it down and I have a plan, brain, but we're safe and we can lay down and we can go to sleep. Okay. One tool. Comment in the below and I'll send you a worksheet, or you can make your own, but I'd really like you to try that. Focus on breathing, focus on safety, focus on brain dumping all those problems out before you go to bed, and just really focus on your own calm and peace during the day so that when you get in bed, that it's not on overdrive. Okay, I really, really enjoyed this time. I would love to answer your questions. I'm live every Friday at noon. Once a month, I do a webinar, a long webinar, Send me your questions. I will answer them. And if you have questions about the Revive and Thrive, drop a comment below, revisionps.org. All the information is there. Have a great weekend. Love you, everybody. Get some sleep.